What's happening, guys, and welcome to episode number 12 of My Player in Career Mode. My name is Dirty Mike, and if you're new to the series, then it's all about developing your pro and taking them to greatness. So in the previous episode, some major moves happened. I switched clubs. I was with Aston Villa for at least the last couple years, and it just wasn't working out this season. The manager and I weren't on the same page. I wasn't really scoring goals. We were just above the relegation zone. A lot of negatives. All that is kind of similar to how Aston Villa is looking this year. They've had a lot of rough bumps here and there, and I mean that thrashing they took over the weekend, 8-0 against Chelsea, is shameful. It's worse than embarrassing. I can't recall a time I've ever lost in a football match by that margin. It's just never happened. 8 goals. Oh God, it's just I don't know how to put that into words, paper. Oh, you can't lose like that. It's horrible. It's horrible. I can't imagine the team talk that they had, like the manager. Well, this is what you need to improve on. What do you say positive after taking a loss like that? Oh my God. Let's transition right back into FIFA now. And after this change of scenery, leaving Aston Villa and heading to Hollywood PSG, I thought it was necessary for me to make some moves and change my equipment. So I went from my boring shoes to some bright pink and white Adidas, and I'm not sure if that was a good move or not. As long as I'm scoring goals, I'm cool with it. I saw a couple of you guys commented that I should, I guess go with some louder boots, some bright colors. So this is the move that I'm making with that. Quick question for everyone. Is there a way to counteract the invisible ball bug? As you probably noticed in the first match I had in this episode, the ball was invisible, so the first thing I tried to do was cut off the Xbox, therefore it wouldn't autosave on career mode. But when I reloaded everything, went back into the match, started over, the ball was still invisible, so I was like, great, EA dicked me once again. And I didn't even want to play the game, so I had to forfeit, take that 3-0 loss. It did absolutely nothing for developing my pro, just left a bad taste in my mouth. So if any of you guys have any input or you know how to counteract this, it'd be fantastic. Share that information with me. Hit me in the comment box. It just drives me nuts. It pisses me off. At least when it happens online, I can quit out of the game in the first 5 minutes and I don't have to deal with it. But it's messing up, my career mode a little bit. Taking losses versus subpar teams is just not the way that I want to go about things. I noticed after PSG acquired me in the January transfer window that they were still looking to add more and more attacking players. They wanted additional wingers and strikers, and I just thought that was really odd because we have Ibrahimovic, Lavezzi, and myself. That should be more than enough to get some goals and to give you opportunities to win games. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because our defensive line is lacking depth and they're just playing like idiots. We need some more competition on the team. People are getting too sure of themselves. They feel like they got the starting role each and every week, and it's not been a good look. They're giving the ball away repeatedly on the defensive line, just trying to pass it around the back, and the goals that we're giving up are all sweaty or rebound goals, and it's really frustrating. They're not taking away anything. They can't even clear the ball up to us. With the attacking options that PSG has, all you got to do is clear it upfield and let us counterattack, and I can't even get those kind of opportunities, which is just driving me nuts. Has me wanting to beat up my defenders, have a timeout and talk to them about, hey man, get Ibrahimovic the ball. Hey man, get Dirty Mike the ball. Hey man, get the ball up to Lavezzi. I know a bunch of managers in real life are strong believers and really follow the philosophy that defense wins championships, and if you don't concede any goals, then you can't lose games. And I'm with that, but I have no control over the defensive line right now. And I just have no impact on that side of the ball, so we need to get it up front, and I'm switching gears. We're going to start going with the approach that we got to score a lot of goals to win games. I mean, I'm playing for PSG now, and we're required to win games. Got to win some titles. It's just an obligation. Otherwise, you're not going to be there very long, and you can be replaced. Everything is based off performance, so we need to get those W's, and this episode has been tough. You're going to get to see, quite a few more clips here coming up. And even games that I thought for sure I was going to win after getting a couple goal lead or putting some things in the back of the net, they ended up being a battle. The opposing squad, once they get in your half and they start really moving the ball around, it's not coming out of there. That's what's been a little bit of an issue so far I've noticed in my player career mode, especially on the higher difficulties, is you'd have no control over that, but the defense doesn't make adjustments. Even the manager, one of the games I was losing, I think 2-1, and he never went to attacking or ultra attacking, never switched tactics. How can you play defensive if you're losing a game? You know, a loss is a loss. It doesn't matter how bad you lose, it's still a loss. So we gotta talk about this, and we're gonna have a team discussion on what we're gonna do going forward. The teams are set in stone. The January transfer window has closed up and everything is finalized. I know I've been complaining about how our defensive line has been really unreliable and they're giving up goals left and right, and it's just not been the best situation. It's causing us to lose some games. But as an individual, Mr. Dirty Mike has been doing his thing. I've already got 3 goals since joining PSG, and a couple are beauties from outside the box. I'm starting to rack in some assists, and I know the wins will come. The next big key is just going to be getting everyone on the same page and make sure that team chemistry is on point. PSG made a lot of moves during the January transfer window, getting rid of guys that had been at the club for a few years, as well as acquiring new faces such as myself that are, you know, ready to step in and make a difference. Everything's going to come down to the manager just figuring out his starting lineups and which players work well together on the pitch. A couple guys don't have the correct morale right now, but I'm sure it won't be a big deal. There shouldn't be problems in paradise. We're going to make some magic happen. And, you know, the organization has big time expectations, and we're going to make sure that we reach those. Last thing on the agenda, we have giveaway results. So I ran a 25K giveaway on FIFA Ultimate Team, and all you had to do was subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter and then tweet at me. And I had 23 people do that. And the winner is actually going to be B-Ball for Life 137, and this is open to the PS3 and the Xbox 360. All you got to do is message me on YouTube, B-Ball, and let me know which platform you'd like to have the coins on and what card you're going to be putting up, and then I can shoot the coins your way. It's really simple. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter for more FIFA news and FIFA updates. Later, guys, I'll have more content coming for you ASAP.